Alright guys, what's up? My favorite YouTuber is back in the mix, PBD. Now, anytime I do a video about this guy, I get the glazers, calling me a hater. Oh, you never did anything. Just keep an open mind, you know what I mean? I'm not here to, these are college style jokes, okay? Nothing that serious. What's new craziest PBD episode? Let's check it out.
Hi. Hey. Hi. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, brother.
Oh, man. I got a lot of problems with you. I got a lot of issues. I got an array of issues with you.
Dude, I told you, I'm signing up to the Patreon. I just haven't done it yet, dude. Just stop hassling me, bro.
Roll the list of problems I have with these people. Look at that. Look at that splotch. Look at that splotchy look. Is that me? Is that me or the camera? Did you ever think you would make it?
Oh my God.
Guys, I love that theme song. I love that theme song, guys. Did you guys ever hear the story of PBD and his son throwing the football around at a hotel with Tim Bradley over here?
What's your point? The future looks
Patrick, mattress, backflip.
better than anything I ever
It's
saw.
enough.
Right here.
Oh my God, it's a full-blown Patrick alert.
Oh my God.
Patrick alarm. That's what that is. Oh, today we're checking out my favorite podcast, the PBD podcast. Let's check it out.
Wait, he's your favorite podcaster too, bro? What the fuck?
Let's go to the next one. Okay.
No,
This
stick on
next
that
one
one.
is a topic that Adam really wants to comment on because for whatever reason, it's his favorite sport to watch. Angel Reese
Give
says
Adam a break.
WNBA players could go on strike over salary and benefits. All right, so Angel Reese says this. Rob, if you want to play this clip. You know what I love watching? I love watching her highlights of missing shots. She's got to be the worst shooter you've met in your life. But
I'd like to see PBD shoot a basketball.
Rob, just
Let's
read
see.
this.
Hey, shut up, Patrick. Let's see you and Vinny and Adam out at the court.
In a one-on-one.
Actually, I hope they set that up. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and some other WNBA player versus.
Bro, I feel like all three of these geeks on the podcast wouldn't be able to do shit against a fucking WNBA player, bro.
Patrick, Vinny, and Adam. Hold on, I got an audio recording of that.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, this is a little WNBA segment that they do, and I'm gonna make it interesting. Because these guys certainly are not.
Boom.
Sorry. Okay, before we get back to my main man, PB.
Okay.
I stumbled across this. Angel Reese, she's a big WNBA player. She has a podcast. Terrible sound on this pod. Just no offense to Angel, but the sound's kind of bad at times. She has another huge
I mean, to be fair, all podcasts are horrible, bro. Like, if you're a podcaster, bro, please stop. Please.
WNBA player. What's her name? Dejanay. I found a little interesting interaction here. Check this out.
Do you go overseas? Have you been overseas ever?
I went
Huh?
once.
What was your
Israel.
experience?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
left.
What happened?
I was there like 3 months, and then I left.
I feel like 3
just-
months is a long time.
Right?
3 months is like, in Israel, that's like 6 million months.
That's
And
all.
I had 3 more months on my contract.
Oh, no.
Or
Gotta
4
go.
maybe. It was
Wow.
too much. It was just like, I don't think that's my vibe, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, the food, not my vibe. And people say, like, Israel's the best place to go, especially like when
Who
you're
the fuck
starting
says
to go
that?
overseas as a young player.
Weren't into
But
it.
for me,
Watch the mic.
Couldn't do it.
no. The food, I'm scared of cats, like deathly afraid of cats.
What is Israeli food? Is it cat?
Same.
And there's cats everywhere. And
Okay. That is a lesser covered aspect.
Right.
Cats running
Never
around.
heard of that.
Okay, anyway, sorry, that was a little bit of a divergence. Back to PBD!
King.
And their stunning coverage of the WNBA. Hold on, they're going to get all pissed off about it. Here we go.
Possibility. Reese has been vocal about her low WNBA salary, revealing her $74,000 a year salary doesn't cover rent, stating on Instagram Live, I just hope you know that the WNBA doesn't pay my bills at all. I don't even think they pay one of my bills.
But here's the catch.
What?
Angel Reese, who allegedly...
Hey, whoa. Hey, attitude check, Adam. Adam-tude right there.
It's how much money the WNBA lost last year.
Right.
And that's a little bit better.
What is that voice, dude? Is that from like glazing Patrick all fucking day? Is this dude under the table anytime Patrick's on camera? Is that what's going on?
Than the year before when they only lost $40 million this past season.
Right.
So you're operating at a loss every single year. You've
Whoa.
never made money. It's called a zombie company. You're subsidized
Whoa.
by the NBA.
Oh, yeah, it's Sports Talk Radio with Fiddy and the Perv.
Yeah, thanks for breaking that down, buddy.
Sports Talk Radio with PBD and the...
What I'll also say is this. Every single one of you WNBA players, you better pray that Caitlin Clark
They're
doesn't
listening.
get injured.
Whoa.
Because she's keeping your league afloat.
Boom.
I think part of why people like this is if you're like 15 years old and you're on YouTube, you're like, ooh, these are no BS business guys. Oh boy. These are no BS business guys, and they're doing some talking about business here. Not about sports crap. This is about business.
Ooh, the league only makes this much money and they want to get paid more money, da-da-da-da-da.
And they're basically saying that the WNBA
Yeah, that's all that matters in life is business.
is not a huge brand, a huge entertainment brand. Ooh, this is interesting because there's another sporting brand that kind of has that same story. No one really gave a crap, didn't make a lot of money. It's called the NBA. Oh, what the hell does this say?
Oh my God.
The NBA is 50 years older than the WNBA. Comparing these leagues today is not exactly fair. A better comparison is to look at where both leagues stood in their third decade. That comparison reveals that the WNBA is, relatively speaking, doing quite well. We also know from congressional testimony that league revenue reflected a relative lack of interest in the league. I love this little PBD segment.
AKA when it was only white dudes, nobody gave a fuck.
Because it's like, I always thought they should do a sports talk show.
PB and the Perv.
Tom and the
Toilet.
But it's like these guys can't even do that because they're so weighed down by all this crap. Because they're basically like, oh, look at the NBA. It's so cool. The NBA is so awesome. It makes so much money. It's a huge brand.
Yeah.
And the WNBA sucks because it's
Well, why didn't you invest in it, you know?
not a huge brand. And it's like, yeah, that's the story of the NBA, too. Toilets. But I guess they got to do this because it's like, girls are bad or so whatever it is.
This is the Trump announcing the release of the 80,000 pages yesterday. Rob, if you want to play this clip, go for it.
It's weird, but while we're here, I thought it would be appropriate. We are tomorrow announcing and giving all of the Kennedy files.
Right.
So people have been waiting for decades for this, and I've instructed my people.
And I'm thrilled. You can tell I'm absolutely thrilled by this. Okay, very exciting here.
A lot of revelations.
After all the amazing things that were revealed from, what's the guy's name? Jeffrey Epstein? What's the stupid guy's name? After they revealed all the details of that guy,
Oh my God.
I'm Korean.
I read through all these finally released JFK documents, and there's a crazy quote from JFK right before he died. He said,
I'm Korean.
he was Korean. And as always, PBD, Patrick Bet David, has the best take on this. Check this out.
Pat, what do you think? Pat, what do you think? You think we're gonna find anything out?
So he said something that if you don't want to
Go
do
easy's going deep. If you don't want to do
it, you don't.
It's fucking dollar, Jesus Christ. It's fucking scamming idiot.
You don't do that. He says, I should have released it. I should have released it back then. And then he,
Oh, you should have released it? I should have released it. PBD loves doing that thing where he says something and then someone says what he just said in a question, and then he repeats what he just said, and then the person asks him again, and then he repeats it, and then the person asks him again, and then he repeats it, and then finally he made up the next part of the story because all these stories are fake, gay, and made up, and then he keeps the story going. That's his style. It's my favorite style.
he says, I asked him to not to redact anything of the documents. I
You asked them not to redact any of them?
asked them, let them see everything. If they want to see it, let
You talk like Gila Klein, brother.
them see it. Okay. And I've said this over and over again. I think the level of trust in the CIA is going to skyrocket.
Absolutely.
Oh, really? It's gonna skyrocket. Okay. And so the JFK stuff did come out. I don't know if the CIA trust skyrocketed since. I think it's the opposite, dude. You know,
Skyrocket.
PBD Stradamus over here.
Okay.
I think it's going to go boom, boom,
all the way up, boom.
Of the CIA.
Yes.
Boom.
So it's gonna go down. Oh, okay. So it's gonna go down first and then go up. I got you.
Even if they were involved.
Yes, because eventually they got it wrong, and now it's public.
Right.
And remember how earlier I was talking about every once in a while human beings, people want to see.
Oh yeah, it was just a mistake. Assassinating JFK, simple mistake. Anyone can make it. We should just forgive them and
Mistakes being made. We want to see that even the U.S. government made a couple mistakes.
It's a mistake.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He's talking about JFK. It's okay. I mean, yeah, of course you think it's okay. You know what I mean? But yeah.
It's fine.
We are trying
You
to
gotta learn and
present,
grow. Patrick, shut the hell up for a second. Let me speak. Who am I, Tom? Getting boxed out of every conversation here, goddamn you? Who am I, Angel Reese in the paint getting boxed out? Okay, whatever. What the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, hey, we all can
Doesn't
learn
matter.
and we all can grow, just like the CIA. They made a mistake. Conspired to kill JFK. It's a mistake. The only way to grow is to learn from your mistakes.
Oh, man.
CIA.
a perfect system. No, we don't walk on water. We made mistakes in the past. And now is the time to show it because this was so long ago.
Absolutely.
That the history, the
We can
only
learn from
reason
it. We can learn from
John
it, I
F.
said.
Kennedy's going to be easier and MLK is going to be easier is because a lot of those people are dead.
Yeah.
Good point.
Right.
The reason why the Epstein one is tough
Because
is probably because
Trump
one of the guys that
involved.
is a linchpin. You know what a linchpin is?
You know what a
It
linchpin
just
is?
Ties the whole thing together.
ties the whole thing up. It's typically a
Hey,
person.
right, Adam.
Like, can you go to images?
I really like this. This is like one of the top 10 PBD moments right here, I think. I think this should go put PBD in what I made this term up, GOAT.
Huh?
Oh my God.
But yeah, people have always
like
been
that.
interested in this, the FBI, the CIA, all this crap. The most damning stuff is pretty much all already out there. It kind of tells one story over and over again, you know, like, oh, there's like a threat to the powerful. Oh, then something happens.
Yep.
Ooh, whoops. That kind of thing. But I love PBD's take. He's like, look, mistakes were made. We need to take a look and be like, oh, hey, don't do that. Look what you did, man. That you made a little goof up. Hey, look, we've been doing a lot of treachery for like 100 years. I made a mistake. Like he thinks the CIA is like a guy who yelled at his wife or something at a restaurant. Look, I messed up.
I messed up.
I'm not perfect. I'm going to read that book you bought me about being a better husband.
Yeah.
Finally. I think that's what PBD thinks. Like the CIA is going to read a book about how to be a better CIA. This
What a
reminded me of an
read
old
that.
Kids in the Hall sketch.
Just do it, Bruce. Just you're wasting a lot of time. Bruce McCullough would like to say, Bruce, please.
I'm sorry I caused all that cancer.
I like that. I love PBD and I like that. That's what he
Yeah.
thinks is going to happen. They're like, look, we've been involved in a lot of treachery, including assassination of presidents.
But that's
But that's the old me. But
Yeah.
that is the old me, starting right now.
Yeah, that's George Bush's CIA. That's not
A lot of
Right.
things being redacted on the Epstein file.
you are redacted.
Okay.
I think they may be more comfortable with the John F. Kennedy one.
I wonder
And
why.
when we do,
I wonder why.
there may be a guy whose book is going to sell.
Okay, this is kind of funny.
There may be a guy whose book is gonna sell. It always circles back to the fucking, you know what I mean, to sales. I love it, dude. I fucking love it.
On that same note, PBD was just talking about, they play this clip. This is great. Here's a great clip.
Do you have that one?
Yes, that was over the course of the weekend. Here he is sitting down with Cheryl Atkinson.
Just play it,
A
Rob.
lot
Enough
of
with the
intrigue
lead-in.
surrounding the release of the Epstein files, Martin Luther King files, John F. Kennedy files.
I know that
Right.
guy.
Some current and former FBI agents demanding them but not getting all that she wanted. Is that process still on track? I think that's one of the most often
Yeah, what's
questions
up with
I've been
that?
asked the last couple of days.
What
to
up with
release
that?
these records on
Well, what's up with that is,
It's weird.
okay, word from the president, it's
yeah.
weird.
Hell
Back to
yeah,
you.
brother.
The Kennedy records are getting out. Those are the ones I really wanted to see the most, were the Kennedys. And during my administration,
Wonder
as
why.
you know, I released a lot of them, but then a lot of people started coming in, people that are respected, people that work for the administration asked me not to release the rest.
Yeah, I wanted it out there. And they were like, no. And they said, whatever. Who cares? Then I went like this.
And the one they want most is Kennedy, and it's going to be released. It's moving.
You're kind of hitting that a little bit hard. Look, the one they want most is the Kennedy one. The Epstein one, who cares, right? It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, a lot of podcasts about that, and nobody cares anymore, right? Mr. President, I think people are still pretty interested. Nah, it's boring.
Pretty rapidly. It doesn't go that
weeks
rapidly.
maybe, or longer?
I say weeks. Yeah, I say weeks.
What a jackass.
What's the other one you got?
Dude, PBD loves Trump, bro.
What is
Even PBD is like, it's kind of wacky. I know I'm kind of latching on to the wackiness of all this, but that's a little weird for me.
Say weeks.
I don't think PBD realizes how wacky it is, actually. I think he's drank the Kool-Aid for sure. Long time ago.
What's the other one you got, Rob? What is press secretary?
The deputy press secretary was asked
Who is this?
last night about the release of the files and if the American public would be shocked. Here's his response.
Check
The American people will have their hands on these documents, and there will be a story to tell. I won't preview that story, but let me tell you, the American people are truly going to be shocked at what they see.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't heard that before.
I'm asking you honestly.
Look at wait. Look, I like PBD's look.
It was one of his guys, bro. It was one of his guys that did it. Look at him. Look at this face, bro.
Look there. Let's see that again.
The American people are truly going to be shocked at what they see.
I'm asking you honestly.
You got it right. For once, PBD got something right. That look.
Yeah,
that look. All right. That's what that look is. All right. This sounds like a bunch of bullshit. Go ahead, Vinny. Vinny's got something to say. Go ahead, Vinny. Let's see that look one more time. Here we go.
The American people are truly going to be shocked at what they see.
That's a guy who has sold many shitty cars to poor, pathetic dirt people. You know, this is a guy who's taken hundreds of tax returns from people right out of their bank accounts, bro.
I'm asking you honestly. Do any of you believe
PBD?
Okay, relax, bro. I'm asking you honestly. Relax.
Totally got it right with that little look. The face don't lie.
Yeah.
You know the people that were always on here hyping up all the time. They're kind of full of shit.
Yep.
They're kind of a bunch of bullshmitters. Am I right? Go ahead, Vinny. I gotta go to the bathroom. You feel some time, man. Oh, Vinny's going crazy over here. All right, go ahead, man. Okay, let's kick it over to Tom. Well, wait. Let's kick it over. Let's kick it over to Vinny, who kicks it over to Tom. Okay.
And let me ask you a question, Tom. Let's say we just find out, worst case scenario, Adam.
Give Tom a break,
They come out
man.
today, and in these documents, we find out that the CIA was involved.
They better not be.
What happens?
Well, then we have a spot on our history, just like the kings and queens of Europe do, because every now and then you had a nephew knock off the king, and then his aunt, the queen, would be queen. And so...
I like this. It's kind of like the PBD theory of history. Look, some mistakes were made. Who cares? So,
yeah, I'm getting pissed off watching this shit, dude. These fucking retards, dude.
A blip! You know, you learn about it. I made a mistake.
See, like, anyone, like, if you're watching this, you probably have, like, a regular job like me. So, like, when you put this in the context of that, like, this is this guy's regular job. This is his 9 to 5. He's got to come here and sit next you got to sit in a bank vault with PBD and 2 other freaks. You know what I mean? And talk about this retarded shit all day. Like, I would rather do what I do for a living right now for the rest of my life than be forced into a podcast with PBD, bro. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude?
No, don't do it again.
And also, what the fuck are you talking? There was a king and a queen. This is America, bro. Don't have king queens. But yeah, whatever. I get what you're saying, dude. But you guys are wrong. Also, you guys are wrong. Because the papers came out and we know who did it. Some beautiful souls read through all 6 million pages and We know who did it.
Again.
And I think there's been so much doubt and speculation from the American people. I think what most people are going to say is, you know, that makes sense, and that's what a lot of people were saying. I'm glad we finally know. But there's no one to prosecute.
Yeah.
There's no one to put in jail.
Yeah.
That's a key. I like that. Tom is rapidly moving up the board, the whiteboard that I have that has all the PBD cast pictures on it.
The whiteboard.
And I move that one up if I start to like him more. Tom's rapidly moving up. I like it because, like, you know, they're big Trump guys. And one of Trump's big thing is like, I'm going to release all this crap. No more secrets about this crap. This is one of his big things, you know. And Tom's take
right, except for his boy Epstein. You know what I mean? Keep that quiet. Stop asking me about it.
Away from all this is like, well, I hope people get in there. All the information is revealed. All the secrets are revealed that people want to know. And they look at it and they go, well, okay. Well, people make mistakes. Anyway, I got dinner reservations at 9. I gotta get the hell out of here. That's Tom's hope for all this.
Next one, Rob. I got a clip from Elon Musk sitting down with Ted Cruz. If you can go to it, Rob.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine you're like an audio engineer or a camera guy or something? This is the gig I got to do. It's Ted Cruz and Elon Musk.
I was just saying that.
Yep, I got to be around that for my job.
Do you have that clip, Rob?
I don't.
Did I send it here? Oh, I have it in my notes.
You forgot to
These idiots can't even. Oh my God.
Send it, man. You were too busy going like this.
Oh my God.
How real is the prospect of...
Yo. How uncomfortable is the prospect of sitting like this and doing an interview? What the fuck is this seating? The fuck is this seating? Look at Ted Cruz, man. What the fuck happened to this guy? How did Ted Cruz go from being an absolute joke? Well, I mean, Elon Musk kind of is a joke too, so I guess this checks out.
Killer robots annihilating humanity.
Killer robots. All right, man.
Huh?
Watch this.
20% likely. Maybe 10%.
On what time frame?
5 to 10 years.
So soon. Like you see a world where that's possible.
Yeah, so keep making them. Make it happen faster. Look at this pathetic little Doge placard. What the fuck is this back here, bro? You're the richest man on the planet. What the fuck is this? Oh, he's doing it for the memes. Yo, Elon Musk, the perfect fool. The perfect fool. He's the richest man on the planet. You know what I mean? He makes shitty little cars. You know, I don't think people should be vandalizing Tesla dealerships and, you know, people's personal property, people who buy Teslas. If you want to drive that garbage, go ahead. Don't go around keying people's cars. That's fucking stupid, especially not no fucking Tesla. There's like 1 million cameras, surveillance state. Frogs are gay. Yeah, man. He's the perfect fool, bro. Rich as fuck, South African, you know what I mean? His grandpa was like, his grandpa moved his family to South Africa because the South African government was more into Hitler than Canada was, bro. What are you doing here, bro? And here's another thing that I don't understand about conservatives, bro. How are y'all so against illegal immigrants? But you got this apartheid freak in the White House doing anything other than fucking, you know, mopping the bathroom or some shit. What the fuck are y'all doing? It's nuts, bro. It's fucking nuts. Oh, it's because he's got white skin, so he can't be a fucking immigrant. His accent is from I don't know, the Panhandle, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Ted Cruz would probably annoy a robot enough for it to get enraged. Hey, robot!
I think the robot would kill. Excuse me. I think the robot would kill certain people, for the sake of humanity as a whole, and you know, people like Ted Cruz might be at the top of that list, bro. I don't know.
What? Hey, robot, look at my boots. Hey, you robot, come here. You know what?
Oh yeah, dude. What the fuck? Didn't this dude like move to Texas and then was like this super Texan, bro? Like his last, like, and I think he's Canadian too. Like that's kind of what's weird, bro. Another fucking, like, look, I'm an immigrant, bro. I'm not getting into government around here. You know what I mean? Shit's wild, bro. Shit's wild. This shit is a joke.
Whatever. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Elon Musk making more predictions. Here we go. Vinny moving up on the board with his amazing take on the rise of the robots. Here we go.
But then my mind, when he said billions of these robots, and we're already seeing the robots that guys are dating. You saw the virtual. Have you seen those things?
Did you get one yet?
They're going like this. It's on back order. But listen. What I'm saying is these people are going to be dating, Adam, and then can you imagine the fighting and the cops being called to the house and the robot's like,
What the fuck was that freak laugh? Look, bro, if you're fighting a robot, those internals are metal, you're getting fucked up, dude. Do not hit your girlfriend, especially your fucking robot girlfriend. She'll hit you back, and it's gonna... Look. Idiots, bro.
He hit me, and it's like, no, I didn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, robots fighting, and then...
Okay. He hit me. Okay. So there we go. Some amazing insight on sports and technology and various other crap, including the cops will be called to a domestic dispute of some kind, and there'll be a robot there going, he hit me. Another amazing take from the PBD podcast, which makes us say,
oh my God.
Well, guys, there we go. An absolute another one. Admit it.
An absolute
toilet.
Another one. From your boy, it's Wednesday, not our favorite, not our least favorite. You know, Wednesday, it's neutral, just wants to stay. Hey, I just want to stay out of it. That's Wednesday.
But
Wednesday needs to pick a side. Who are you, Wednesday? Not even he knows. It's a he. Talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.
All right, man. Thank you, RM. Love you, bro.